Tonight at your house. Archangel Michael says, if you are reading this right now, you are already being watched by something that has not entered through the door. Tonight, at your house, a shadow that doesn't belong will try to linger where it shouldn't. You won't hear it come in, but you might feel it brush past your skin, or smell something that shouldn't be there. The air will be still, but your spirit will stir. Something beyond the natural has chosen this night to move. And the reason isn't random, it's because of you, your light, and what you unknowingly carry. There is a secret inside your walls that was left by someone long gone. That secret is attracting attention from those in both the visible and invisible realms. The house you live in was never supposed to be yours, it was stolen long ago through manipulation, and now the truth is waking up. Tonight, there will be a moment when the clock hits exactly 3:13 a.m. That moment will bring with it a shiver, and if you ignore it, the message might pass you by. But if you pause and listen carefully, you'll realize that something is trying to communicate. Archangel Michael says, there is a woman whose energy still clings to the doorway of your bedroom. She was once betrayed in this house, and now she lingers, not to harm, but to warn. Her message tonight is urgent: do not let someone in your family come to your house tomorrow. There will be knocking. There will be smiles. But behind it will be an intention that carries steal, take, and destroy. Comment below if your spirit already feels uneasy. That's not anxiety, it's discernment. The unseen has started speaking. This person coming has signed papers with someone you trusted. Those documents are linked to your house, and they are trying to take ownership of something tied to your lineage. If you don't act soon, the energy will shift, and what's yours may be forced from your hands. The person you least expect has already been inside your house when you weren't there. They opened drawers, they walked through your hallway, and they left behind something with their scent. Check under the cushions or near the back window. The house itself is reacting now, and that's why strange dreams have started. Type Amen to get blessing 333. That dream you had last night of someone watching you while you were asleep? That was more than just a dream. It was the moment your soul recognized the presence that has been hovering just outside your reach. Your kitchen will feel colder tonight, even if the rest of the house is warm. That's where the spirit enters, because that's where the family once broke bread, and it's where betrayal happened. The energy imprinted in that room draws darkness like a magnet. Someone recently gifted you something small, maybe a pen, a keychain, or a piece of clothing. That item is a channel. It was handed to you with a smile but laced with envy and ill intention. That's the object that invited this movement. Do not throw it out yet. You must first anoint it, cleanse it, and then burn something holy nearby, tonight, before you sleep. Ignoring this will allow the energy to settle deeper into your foundation. There is a chair in your home that no one sits in anymore. That chair holds more than wood, it carries silence, regret, and secrets. It's where someone sat and decided your fate without you ever knowing it. Tonight, avoid mirrors after midnight. One of them is no longer showing your reflection alone. Stand too long and you'll feel someone else looking back. Comment if you've felt your lights flicker recently or seen something from the corner of your eye. You're not imagining it. The veil has thinned tonight. The house remembers what it was forced to hold in silence. A cry that once echoed in the hallway is returning. It will not stop until the person who caused it is exposed. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. There's an envelope hidden behind a wall panel, a loose piece near the bottom of a closet. That envelope contains old legal papers tied to your family's inheritance. Someone tried to hide it so no one would find out you were supposed to receive far more than you did. You were robbed by someone close to you, a man with heavy footsteps and a smile too wide. That man is still watching you, and he knows you are getting closer to the truth. Tonight, at 4:44 a.m., his name will echo in your head when you dream. Do not ignore that name. Do not try to brush it off. That is your divine alert. The bedroom you sleep in used to be someone else's sanctuary, someone who made a vow that no one unclean would ever sleep there. That vow was broken by a stranger who stayed one night. That break opened a portal. Archangel Michael says this portal has been allowing spiritual weight to build around you. That's why your back aches more in the morning. That's why your dreams are foggy. That's why sometimes you wake up at night and feel like someone is walking just outside your door. Comment if your sleep has been disturbed lately or your mood has been swinging for no clear reason. This energy is not mental, it's spiritual warfare inside your own walls. Your name has been spoken in a ritual. Not in a dark forest. Not under the moonlight. But inside someone's house where jealousy sat thick in the air like smoke. Type Amen to get blessing 2299. There is a reason you feel sick in certain corners of the house. That corner holds energy that clings. Someone cried there, and the pain never left. You weren't supposed to live in this place. But the divine assigned it to you to awaken the truth. You are not just a resident, you are a restorer. But someone is coming to take back what you've been healing. They are using paper, lies, and manipulation. They plan to arrive with calm words and a shaking hand. Tonight, your dog, cat, or even a bird nearby might act strange. That's your confirmation. Animals sense what we ignore. The energy tonight is dense. But it can be broken if you stand and speak these words before sleep. I reject every shadow that does not belong to me. I seal this house with fire that cannot be burned. I welcome only what is holy. If you do this, the visitor coming tomorrow will not be able to enter. The door will remain closed for them, not by your hand, but by the command of the divine. Comment if you already knew something was off. The angels are confirming it now. Type Amen to get blessing 8822. There is a box in the attic or an old drawer that hasn't been opened in years. Inside it is a photograph. That photograph is the key. The person smiling in it is the one who brought the curse into your bloodline. You have until dawn to make a decision. Either burn it, bury it under salt, or place it under the moonlight to be stripped of its energy. Any delay will allow it to grow stronger. Someone who once pretended to bless your home was actually planting a seed of confusion. Since that day, things began disappearing, relationships turned sour, and finances spiraled without reason. That blessing was a disguise. Tonight, the wind may move even if windows are closed. Listen for creaks, taps, or thuds. It's not just the house settling, it's energy trying to get your attention. Archangel Michael says, if you feel chills for no reason tonight, speak your name out loud 3 times. Doing so reclaims your authority over your space. You are not powerless. Comment below if you've had a sudden loss, betrayal, or heartbreak within the last 3 weeks. That's the result of a chain reaction that started the moment someone stepped over your threshold with jealousy in their heart. Type Amen to get blessing 3344. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Now is not the time to second-guess yourself. You are receiving this because something sacred wants to shield you tonight. You have been chosen to stop a cycle that has been stealing from your family for generations. Burn sage, play holy frequencies, or light a white candle. Then say, "No weapon formed against my house shall stay. No shadow hidden here will remain. I command all secrets to rise and leave." You will feel lighter instantly. You may even smell something sweet, a floral or cinnamon scent. That is your angelic sign. Comment if you feel your chest tighten while reading this. That's not fear, that's spiritual sensitivity. Type Amen to get blessing 9181. Tonight, you are not alone. The divine has positioned protection around you. Something will try to convince you it's nothing, but you must trust your senses now. The house may creak. Something may fall. A device may act up. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. The battle is not outside. It's inside your home, but so is your victory. You are not cursed. You are the one who was chosen to break every curse. And it begins tonight. Tonight is not a normal night, it's a spiritual turning point. You have unknowingly been living in the crossfire between what was hidden and what is rising. The shadows that once went unnoticed are no longer hiding. There's a reason you've been hearing footsteps at odd hours or waking up without understanding why. Something is stirring because your house is the last battleground of a generational war that started long before you were born. That war ends only when you claim back your space. There's a spot in your house, maybe near a staircase, behind a curtain, or near an unused door, that holds stillness that's too heavy. That's the portal that allowed this storm to rise. It must be sealed before sunrise with a word spoken from your soul, not fear. Light will return to your home the moment you choose authority. Say this tonight with courage: I reclaim this house. No old wound, no old betrayal, no spirit born of jealousy can remain here anymore. Then stand still and listen. Type Amen to get blessing 7770. Comment if your house sometimes feels like it's listening to you. That's because it is. Your walls have ears, they remember the past and they echo your energy back to you. This is why your joy sometimes disappears as soon as you enter your home. The battle has always been there, but you mistook it for stress or bad luck. Tonight you understand it's spiritual. You've been gaslit, tricked, and stolen from by people who pretended to love you. Some of them have even touched the very items in your home while plotting to take from you. They left more than fingerprints, they left soul prints. Archangel Michael says, you must anoint the corners of your house before you sleep. Use oil, use water, or use fire, but do it in the name of light and love. You're not cleansing a building, you're reclaiming the throne of your destiny. This is your stronghold, not theirs. The light in you is waking up the protection buried deep in your house's foundation. Tonight, that power awakens with you. Type Amen to get blessing 2992. You may hear voices, not in madness, but in awakening. They will come soft, in whispers, like your name being called from another room. Don't be afraid. That is how the ancestors alert you that the veil is thin. If you smell a familiar scent from someone who passed away, that's not coincidence. That is their presence, stepping in to guide and shield you tonight. Say thank you aloud, they will hear you. Someone in your family, likely a woman, tried to shut down this energy a long time ago, but fear made her weak. You are stronger. You are protected. And your awareness is your greatest sword. Don't ignore your instincts. If a window slams shut without reason or your electronics flicker, know it's a sign. The divine is signaling you, wake up. Cleanse. Command. Comment below if you already started praying or lighting candles. You're already ahead of what's coming. Type Amen to get blessing 6483. There is an old picture frame, a family heirloom, or a letter somewhere in your house that hasn't been moved in years. That object holds energy. If you dream of someone holding it tonight, it's time to remove it, it is acting as a magnet. You are not crazy. You are spiritually sensitive. Your house is not just a structure, it's a sacred battlefield, and your soul is the warrior. Archangel Michael says, the woman who once lived in your home was betrayed by blood, and her pain never got to speak. Her energy has clung to the space, searching for justice. But now, you have been chosen to speak for her. Light a candle and say her name if it comes to you in your dream tonight. This will release her spirit and close the wound in your home. Peace will return, but only after acknowledgement. Comment if your dreams have become more vivid or emotional lately. That's not your imagination, it's your soul being trained for the fight. Type Amen to get blessing 1180. Your front door may creak more tonight. That's not the wood, it's resistance. Something doesn't want you to see what's waiting at the threshold of your house. Tomorrow, someone will try to enter your life pretending to be calm, friendly, and helpful. But they carry a document, a plan, or a deal tied to your downfall. If you let them in, it will start a new chain of loss. But if you block them, if you say no, you will end a cycle that's been dragging through your bloodline for years. Your house is tired. Your soul is tired. But your spirit is ready. Archangel Michael has placed a watch around your home tonight. You may feel it in your chest, a sudden peace, a slow breath, a release. That's confirmation. Comment if you feel warmth in your hands or ears ringing. That's energy shifting in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 9988. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your house will not be taken. Your peace will not be stolen. But you must rise tonight, not with fear, but with fire. This message reached you for a reason. You are not late. You are right on divine time. You were meant to read this now. Burn away the lies. Banish the shadows. Reclaim the promise. Tonight, at your house, your miracle begins. Tonight, everything shifts in your favor, but not without confrontation. The forces that have been hiding in the dark corners of your home will make one last attempt to hold you back. But they no longer have legal ground to stand on, because your awareness cancels every silent agreement made without your permission. There is a specific doorway in your house that holds energy like a threshold. You've walked through it thousands of times without knowing its significance. Tonight, stand under it and speak, only those aligned with divine truth may pass here. All others are blocked. Your words hold weight now. Even if you don't see the shift immediately, you will feel it. The pressure in the room will lift like a storm cloud leaving your chest. Type Amen to get blessing 7222. Comment if your eyes have watered tonight without reason. That is a spiritual release, not sadness. It's the house weeping with relief. You may have noticed certain items disappearing and reappearing in strange places. That is not forgetfulness. It's interference. Someone from your past who practiced hidden arts tried to leave confusion in your path, and your home caught it. The vibration is still lingering in objects you touch daily, keys, jewelry, even shoes. That's why your mornings sometimes feel heavy, or why you forget simple things without explanation. It's not you, it's energetic residue. Tonight, say this before sleep: I command all chaos to flee. This house is mine. No confusion may live here. Then breathe deeply and visualize fire sweeping from corner to corner. Archangel Michael says, a mirror in your home is not what it seems. It was gifted or installed during a time of emotional pain. That pain remains, reflected again and again every time you pass by. Remove or cover that mirror before midnight. Clean it if you must keep it. But do not let it stand uncovered in your room overnight. Comment below if you felt watched while alone in your house. That wasn't fear, that was awareness. Type Amen to get blessing 4411. A specific visitor who came to your home recently brought more than a conversation. They left with information, details about your finances, your schedule, even the way your home smells. That visit was a test run for what they are planning. That person has been in contact with someone in legal disguise. Documents were discussed. Options were weighed. The goal? To take something from your property under the illusion of consent. They thought you would stay silent. They thought your spirit was asleep. But tonight, you rise. And with that rising, every plot they've devised will begin to fall apart. Your ancestors have activated a firewall of light around your space. You might feel it in the form of tingles, chills, or even laughter from nowhere. That's the sound of protection settling in. Comment if you've ever felt a room in your house breathe. That's because it does. And tonight, it breathes for you. Type Amen to get blessing 6055. There's a pattern forming around you. Everything that was once hidden is now rising. That includes family truths. That includes secret enemies. That includes documents that someone hoped you'd never see. There is a notebook, old phone, or envelope that was misplaced in a hurry. That object holds messages, names, or passwords that could blow open the entire situation. It's still in the house, your hand will find it in the next 3 days. When you do, don't panic. Sit down. Read it aloud. Then burn what is not needed and store what empowers you. Archangel Michael says, the woman who once screamed in this house without a voice has finally found her justice, through you. Her scream has become your declaration. Her pain, your warning. Comment if you hear faint sounds at night, crackles, taps, voices. You're not haunted. You're protected. They want you to listen. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Tonight will not end as it began. You entered the night unsure, maybe even afraid. But you're ending it as a commander of your space. The same walls that held silence will now echo your strength. The same floorboards that creaked with fear will now shake with power. You didn't just survive this battle, you ended it. And now, something new begins. The light will feel different when the sun rises. Colors will seem brighter. You'll breathe easier. And the house will respond, because it knows the war is over. This is your home. Your ground. Your peace. Tonight, you didn't just defend it. You claimed it. Tonight is no longer just another night, it has become sacred ground because of your choice to stand. You are no longer a silent resident of your own story. You are now the guardian, the healer, the rightful voice this home has waited for. The shift is permanent. The atmosphere is changing because spiritual agreements have been broken. The walls that once absorbed pain are now beginning to echo peace. Archangel Michael says the darkness that once lingered near your bedroom door will now scatter before your voice. Your declaration was not just heard by angels, it was recorded in the spiritual realm. That record now protects your house like armor. Type Amen to get blessing 6630. Comment if you feel lighter or if you've noticed a stillness replacing the usual heaviness. That's confirmation that the unseen interference has been pushed out. You are now surrounded by divine light. Your home, which was once a hiding place for fear, is now a sanctuary of authority. Even the furniture, the floor beneath your feet, the air you breathe, they know the difference. And so do the spirits that tried to linger. You may find that you sleep better tonight. You may dream differently, less chaos, more clarity. You'll wake up with answers instead of confusion. That's the reward of obedience. There's a glass item in your home, a vase, bowl, or decor piece, that recently cracked or fell without explanation. That wasn't random. That was the spiritual breaking of a stronghold. Do not repair it. Let it go. It was used as a vessel by someone who envied you silently and left their imprint behind. Comment if something recently broke, fell, or malfunctioned without warning. That was not bad luck, that was the last resistance being removed. Type Amen to get blessing 3113. Someone in your bloodline tried to protect this house decades ago but failed due to betrayal. Their failure still lives in the energy around the back of the house, near the garden, a gate, or an old entrance. That failure ended with you. Tonight, that bloodline is being rewritten. You are redeeming what was lost. You are the fulfillment of what they prayed for in silence. A letter will arrive in the coming days, either physical or through a dream, from someone you thought had forgotten you. That message carries information that helps you reclaim something, maybe money, maybe land, maybe peace. Don't dismiss it. The doors in your house will no longer slam without wind. The lights will stop flickering. The dreams will become messages, not nightmares. Archangel Michael says, you have been promoted in the spirit world. Comment if you suddenly feel taller, more confident, or even teary-eyed. That's your body responding to alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 8880. Your home was once a crossroads for energy. Love entered, but so did manipulation. Blessings came, but so did theft. That season is over. Now, you will start to notice new sounds, gentle humming, soft ringing, or birds gathering near your windows. These are signs that heaven's order is establishing its residence. The war zone is becoming holy ground. If you ever feel a breeze without a fan or an open window, know it is the wings of those assigned to guard you. They come quietly, they come gently, but they come with force behind them. Nothing unclean can remain after their arrival. Comment if your windows started rattling for no reason lately. That was the exit of something you were never meant to host. Type Amen to get blessing 7720. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Soon, someone will ask to visit your house again. They'll say it's innocent. They'll say it's quick. But their motive is hidden under charm and curiosity. You must say no. The energy has been reset. If they step through now, they may bring contamination again. Trust your instincts. Guard your gate. Clean your floor tomorrow with salt and light-scented oil. Wipe down the windows while playing soft, peaceful music. This isn't just cleaning, it's sealing. Your house, your life, your soul, everything has turned a corner. You didn't just survive the night. You won it. And now, everything connected to your name will rise in strength and shine in peace. Tonight at your house, something sacred happened. And it will never be the same again.